up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Please do subscribe on the Drone Camps channel because I'm bringing you new stuff from the hobby all the time. RC cars, FPV race drones, FPV airplanes and wings, and 4K camera drones. So we do a little bit of everything on this channel. It's not just one thing, so you get to see a good variety of stuff on the channel. And today's review is all about the F11 Pro 4K version. The original F11 came out, seems like a couple years ago now. It's around $99 now, and that one was like one of the most popular drones of all time for cheap GPS drones. So here they are with their own 4K version, sort of not really competing with DJI, but just to give folks something a little cheaper to buy than just going straight into DJI. So if you're looking to learn how to fly a camera drone first, this one will go around 0.7 miles away. It doesn't go super far, but it does have some cool stuff on here. I have two batteries. These two batteries will get me around 26 minutes flight time. It is a 3S 2500 milliamp battery. It is chargeable by USB port on the side. It takes around 4 hours to charge these batteries, but I suggest trying to pick up two batteries for your quad if you decide to get this one. It also has a transmitter that has everything displayed up on the screen. It's sort of similar to a Mavic transmitter, but not quite. But you can see that it says GPS enabled, so you'll know when the GPS is on or if it's in ADI mode, if it's off. It does have several different types of flight modes on here. It has two different types of follow me. It has like an active track, but it follows you around in a circle, but it'll hold its position. It won't move around with you. But if you want to have it follow you while you're walking or riding a bike or a mountain bike or a skateboard, there's a secondary follow me that'll follow you in motion. So two different kinds. And some of the cheaper camera drones, the active track on those type of drones does not follow you while moving. So it'll follow you in a stationary point for selfies and things like that. But that's what this one does in the app. And the app is also working on Android and iOS. So you can scan the QR code inside the manual. You also get some extra blades in this box. And the controller also has an internal battery to charge by USB, which I think is pretty cool. So no extra additional AA batteries needed with this one. It fits right in the slot right here. I'd say that the gimbals feel similar to some of the Hubsan drones that sort of feel toy-like. And I was testing earlier the video transmission from my phone to the drone and back, and to see how it would do. It seems to be pretty good, so I don't see a whole lot of lag there. But what I'm most interested in to see is this drone worth $200 for the 4K video that it gets? It's actually true 4K video. It's not broken down to 1080p. It's actually 3800 resolution. So we're going to put that up on the screen now, the actual resolution and the frame rate of this drone. But brushless motor, folding arms, and it has two types of stabilization for this updated camera version. It has a motorized gimbal on here, and it has EIS, electronic stabilized controlled stabilization. So that's electronic stabilization also with mechanical stabilization. I think that's pretty cool. Also, optical flow on the bottom and the slot for recording to an SD card, not just your phone. So that's a big deal. So let's go ahead, put this one on the ground, load up the home point, give yourself about a minute for the home point to load up, and then go ahead and calibrate the compass. Man, that guy's got some pipes on that car. So we're gonna go ahead now, we're gonna load up this drone and get it up in the air. Let's see what this 4K camera is all about, you guys, shall we? All right, guys, so we're all ready to fly the drone. The first thing you want to do is calibrate the drone. So I set the drone on the ground, turn on the drone and then the controller, connect to your phone's Wi-Fi. After that, you need to calibrate the compass. So we're going to go ahead and do a horizontal calibration. You'll see that the lights are flashing up front and in the back. So we're going to rotate this about 3 times. And you want to bring your sticks up and to the top to get the compass calibration method started. So they went solid, so now we're going to go nose down all the way down for 3 or 4 spins here, and we're going to check the phone just to see if we're good here, and it looks like we're good, but it says the satellite signal's weak, so we're going to see how that works out. We're going to do a return to home test as well. So let's go ahead and turn the drone around now. We're going to go ahead and take off, and let's see how it does. See how the video looks. Here we go. Okay guys, to take off, we're going to go ahead and go sticks down into the bottom, and that will arm the motors, and we're gonna go ahead and take off. All right, guys, it is hovering. Let's just bring it down a little bit and see how it's doing as far as the hover goes. Looking pretty good there. That looks pretty good. Very stable. Don't try that at home, kids. F11 Pro. All right, guys, what I'm really interested to see is how well the camera records stabilized footage when we're in forward flight, because most of you guys, that's what you're going to be doing with this drone. I feel like the modes are fun, but since I've been flying drones for the past 10 years, a lot of times I just don't use the follow mode that much, but if we have enough battery, I will definitely test it out for you guys. So we're going to switch over now to the in drone mode here to show you what the 4K looks like. That's looking pretty smooth there. And I can see that my camera view in the phone doesn't seem to have a lot of lag, which is good. Even turning around, the yaw axis seems to be pretty smooth. Much smoother than some of the SJRC type of toy drones that are, you know, even close to this price, which is kind of crazy. So if you're thinking about getting an SJRC quad, like a Bug series quad versus this one, if you're worried about camera quality, I'd get this one. And this transmitter seems to be beeping on me. I had it fully charged, but it's beeping. We'll see how long it goes. If it goes into fail-safe mode, if this transmitter battery dies, this drone will actually stop what it's doing and come back to the home point. And so we're pretty far out there now. It should go about about 3/4 of a mile out before it loses transmission and comes back. But we're just cruising right now, and this is already doing way better for the transmission back to my phone than any of the other toy drones I've flown. So this is kind of like borderline sort of DJI type of drone slash toy drone. The app's performing really good on the Android phone, and this is my new Uli phone. This is a Note 11 phone. Doing actually pretty well. You can see Mount Hood off in the distance right there, all the way back. And right now I'm about 143 feet up, just cruising. And let's turn around and see if we can see the other mountain here, which is Mount St. Helens, back this direction. Let's just go a little higher up. There's that awesome farm over there. Let's get the drone straight, and we'll go up to a couple hundred feet. Turn to the right a little bit. It's a little bit overcast off in the distance today, so it doesn't appear that we're going to be able to see Mount St. Helens, but there is the awesome farm with the barn down there. How awesome is that? And let's see how it does just coming back here. And now I just heard return to launch from the app. That's cool. And we should be in return to home. It says slide right to confirm return to home. So I slid right, and now we should be turning around and coming back to the home point. And let's see how close it lands to where it took off. All right, guys, so it is coming down right now. We're just gonna give it a second. She's way up there for the return to home. I set it about 36 meters to come back because we have some super high trees out here in Oregon and Washington. So coming down all the way to the ground. There's the grass. Bring the camera back up. That is pretty cool. Is it gonna cut the motors for us? Yes, very nice. Let's go ahead and stop the video. It's hard to see the green light on here. So to turn on and off the GPS, what you guys want to do is long press that, and it will actually turn on and off the GPS. That's good to know because I long pressed it earlier to get it to return to home, but it came back anyway. So momentarily press return to home, long press to change from GPS to ADI mode. Long press return to home again, and let's watch it drift in ADI mode. Okay, so GPS mode's turned off, automatically drifting. I'm gonna long press it again here, and it should go back into GPS. When it does, it's gonna stop in place. Check that out. There, it stopped. It should be in position hold, so we're good there. Now let's try out follow me mode. Let's go ahead and go into the modes now, and let's do some follow. We have image follow and we have GPS follow. I'm gonna do image follow first because that's kind of like the active track, and it says slide to the right to start, and I'm just gonna draw a box around myself, and now wherever I walk the drone should track me and follow. So yeah, it's working. Let's see how well it works. Let's keep going here. Not bad, not bad. SJRC F11 Pro, not bad for $200. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and stop that one. Click on the box again, maybe that'll stop. Cool. So we're gonna press the mode button again here down at the bottom, just above where it shows your maps, and now I can press image mode again and it should get out of it. So I'm going to press that little joystick icon on the bottom left again, press GPS follow. Now we're going to try the follow me mode. So it turned over here for some reason, but we're going to walk back in the screen and it looks like it's automatically following the transmitter. So we're going to get out of that real quick and let's go ahead and do a image box selection. I'm gonna get out of that real quick. It seems to be doing weird stuff. All right, come back up here, little drone. So this thing's not totally perfect, but I'm gonna give it some distance here. I believe we have to have some distance for the follow me to work. So let me go ahead and let's go out here further in the field where the sun looks good. Let's come around this way. Maybe I can get some sun on these legs today. What do you guys think? After winter, man, I'm blinding people. So here we go. Let's go ahead, click on the joystick icon again, and your modes will come up. GPS follow. Let's draw a box around myself. It says the phone signal is too weak. Wait for a minute or change to another place. Well, let's go out into the field a little further. Okay. It may be because I don't have any type of wireless LTE or something on this phone, so we'll see how this works. Maybe I can do, oh, it's following me. Okay, so it's behaving nicely now. Let's go ahead and do some walking in the field, see if it'll follow us. It seems to be following, but I wouldn't say it's perfect. All right, it's working. Yeah, it's following me. I wonder how far away from the drone I can get. Actually, it seems to be working pretty good now that it's actually working. Good job. Good job. A little bit of kind of quick jerky motions happening there. So I would say the follow me mode is, I've seen it practiced by other folks, but I don't think it's the best follow me out there. I mean, for $200, I'm not expecting the world, but let's see if I can move the yaw axis. If I move it, it turns itself back. That's interesting. Some of the other drones out there will let you move the yaw axis around while it's following. So I can bring it down a little lower. That's pretty cool. What if I walk this way? Can I outwalk it? That's pretty cool. Oh wow, weird movement there. But you get to see everything. This is a review, so I'm gonna show you what this thing does. All right, that looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and stop there, and let's go out of that mode. All right, we're gonna do another mode here. We're gonna do some waypoints. So I'm pulled up the map, and we'll just go ahead and make a few real quick. And the first one we'll make over to the right of the field. Make number 1, and I should be able to tap on the screen, so it's saving it. Let's put another one there. Number 2, number 3, number 4, and back to home there. Slide to start and go. There it goes. Out into the field. Whoa, it's pretty low. I can change the altitude, thank God. It doesn't have any forward sensors, so There it goes, and it's stopping, going to the next direction. It didn't turn around and go to the next position, which is interesting. It just kind of went backwards. But it is doing the waypoints. So I'm gonna hit go here. Again, maybe it'll start. No current sailing point. So it did those really quickly here in the field. So the waypoints do work. That's kind of cool. Even though it did fly backwards for a minute. So if you're looking for something to play around with, waypoints, you could set your waypoints on your map. The maps aren't loaded on my phone, but you can really set them way out there if you'd like to. If you like to use this for a business purpose, or you're doing agricultural inspection or something like that, this would be a super cheap way to just go up and take some snapshots of your agricultural field. The drone is at low voltage. So at this point, we tried a lot of the modes. We played around with the drone. I've had some great wins with it. I've also had some fails with the app, but eventually figured things out. So I think pretty much the average guy could figure this out. So there it goes, took off. Hopefully it's not gonna hit my car. It's gonna get really close over there to the Prius. And it's turning around and landing itself at low voltage. So there we go, guys. That was pretty cool. So I'd say that this is not bad for $200. I mean, at that point, for brushless motors, dual stabilized gimbal, I think that's a pretty good deal as far as all the different flight modes that it does have here. The drone itself looks pretty good. It does remind me of the original Hubsan, kind of boxy, folding arms, and it doesn't fly weird, which I think is super cool. Some of these toy drones, and this one's borderline toy drone quality, some of them fly really robotic on the controls, and I felt like this one flew better than the MGX Bugs series. So if you're looking for something that's kind of even in the same price range as some of those drones, but a level up in camera quality and flyability, this one is a lot better. So SJRC, I'd like to see some more stuff from those guys come around, especially, you know, at this price point. Very, very nice. It looks like 100-degree field of view there. Full HD 4K Wi-Fi cam for 200 bucks. Guys, thanks again for watching my channel. I'm Justin Davis, and I will definitely see you guys on the next one. Take care, and thanks for checking out my F11 Pro 4K. You can check out the link down below and grab one of these if you'd like to. Please subscribe on the channel, guys. What a beautiful day. I'll see you on the next one.